Hello Tamers, today we are going to be showcasing a RagnaLord build with the new Spadamon, and what better opponents than his fellow star deck, Jesmon GX. RagnaLord has the first move. Security setup. Digimon standby, let's open the digital gates. Hatching, Spadamon evolves into Ludomon, and then for 4 cost, the Tamer, a Manokawa hero, is played. Turn over. Hatching, Gurimon evolves into Huckmon, then for 2 cost into Huckmon. And for 4 cost, Sistermon Noir is played. On play, the top 3 cards of the deck are searched for a Huckmon or a Royal Knights. Savior Huckmon is added to the hand, the remaining are trashed and turn over. At the start of the turn, hero bumps the memory up to 3, draw, Ludomon moves out. For 2 cost, he evolves into Tia Ludomon. And then for 3 cost, Ludomon is played directly from the hand. On play, he can hop under your Legend-Arms or Digimon for Legend-Arms gacha. So going under Tia Ludomon, checking the top card of the deck, and here he is, making his appearance at the very start of the match, the new Legend-Arms support card, Spadamon. Well, first, let's resolve Spadamon for memory +1. And then with Spadamon's effects, on play, he can hop under your Legend-Arms or Crossheart Digimon to De-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Although there are no good targets to De-Digivolve currently on Jesmon's field, RagnaLord is still going to put Spadamon under Tia Ludomon for his very powerful Search Inheritable. Turn over. Draw. Huckmon is kept in the raising area. Sistermon CL goes for security on 5k DP. Check. 1k on Spadamon. Trashed. Then for 3 cost, the Huckmon in the raising area will evolve into Savior Huckmon. Turn over. Hero bumps the memory up to 3. Draw. Hatching. Spadamon. And now, Tia Ludomon will go for security on his 4k DP, which now triggers Spadamon's Inheritable. On attack, once per turn, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Legend-Arms or Crossheart card from among them to your hand, and return the rest to deck bottom in any order. 1, 2, and 3. These are some pretty good choices, but as much as RagnaLord wants to pick up Raiji Ludo or Legend-Arms Alliance, considering his current hand situation and this guy over here, he decides it's for the best to pick up Spadamon. And security check, and it is Jesmon GX with a whopping 15k DP. So Tia Ludomon is simply cut down. But thank you Spadamon, you did a good job. Cause now, Spadamon can be evolved into Spadamon, and then for 2 cost, into Tia Ludomon, and finally for 3, into Duramon. Turn over. Active. Draw. Savior Huckmon moves out, and Sistermon Noir goes for security on 5k again. Check. It is 7k on Raiji Ludomon. She is taken out. But now, the time has come. For 4 cost, Savior Huckmon will evolve into the youngest Royal Knights, Jesmon, from ST12. And on evolve, Blitz. First with Gurimon's Inheritable, 1 draw. Then with Huckmon's Inheritable, the top 5 cards of the deck are revealed to search for all Sistermons among them. The new Sistermon Blanc is added to the hand. Then with Jesmon's own effect, on attack, you may play 1 Sistermon from your hand at no cost, and the new Blanc is played. On play, you may trash 1 card in your hand to draw 2, so discarding Security Huckmon to draw. Now with Huckmon's Inheritable, an opposing 5k DP or less Digimon can be deleted, but there are no targets. And then with Savior Huckmon's Inheritable, another Sistermon can be played from the hand or trash. The target chosen is the Sistermon CL that was milled on the very first turn. Now thanks to the Sistermons being played, Jesmon gains plus 3k DP and security attack +1. But at this moment, CL's effects will come into play as well. On play, if it is your turn, you may Digivolve one of your Digimon into a Digimon with Royal Knights in its traits from your hand by paying the evolution cost. Now, I realize some players are confused about this, so just to clarify, even though the memory is on the opponent's side, as long as you are still in the middle of resolving your effects or attacks, it is still considered your turn, okay? So the whole point of CL's on-play effect is to allow you to evolve Jesmon 1 stage higher, even though technically your turn is about to end because you're attacking with Blitz, and you shouldn't be allowed to do this normally. So at this very moment, by paying 5 cost, Jesmon will inherit the power and spirit of his mentor Gankumon, transcending all the way up into Jesmon GX. 1 draw. And of course, this means more shenanigans are about to happen. Well, first let's resolve CL's simple second effects during your turn once per turn. When your Digimon evolves into a Digimon with Hakmon in its name or Royal Knights in its traits, gain 1 memory, so +1 back to 6. And now with Jesmon GX's on evolve, from the hand, Gankumon X is placed as the bottom of his evolution cards. Now he can activate one of the place cards on evolve effects to first play a Sistermon from the hand or trash. The Noir that gives reboot is chosen, and on play, once again, reveal top 3 cards of the deck. Savior Hakmon is added to the hand, remaining are trashed. And then, until the end of RagnaLord's next turn, all of Jesmon's Digimon get +2k DP and cannot be returned to the hand or deck or have their DP reduced by opposing effects. And then, Blitz. So just to clarify this, because I realize quite a lot of people have this misconception, typically, Blitz cannot stack, okay? Just because Jesmon GX also has Blitz, doesn't mean you get to attack once and then Blitz again after that. Because even if this GX has unsuspended with the limited Savior Hakmon's inheritable, this second Blitz is triggering before the attack of the first Blitz has resolved. And a Digimon cannot declare an attack while it is in the middle of attacking, so essentially the second Blitz will misfire. For 2 Blitzes to stack, well, first the Digimon has to somehow unsuspend, and secondly, the second Blitz has to meet an activation timing after the first Blitz's attack has resolved. So for example, maybe something like end of attack, once per turn Blitz, and we don't have such an effect just yet. Anyways, it's time to resolve GX's attack. Since he has 2 Royal Knights in his evolution cards, he gets Piercing, Blocker, and Security Attack +2 to blow away all of RagnaLord's remaining security. First check, Spadamon, 1k, trashed. Second check, Ludomon, 7k, trashed. Final security check for RagnaLord, and it is Ludomon, 1k, trashed. But with that, turn over. During the active phase, since Sistermon Noir gives reboot to all Royal Knights, GX unsuspends and becomes a 17k blocker. Draw, and Duramon moves out. With its effect, the cost to evolve into a Legend-Arms or Black Digimon is reduced by 1, so paying only 2 cost, he will evolve into the legendary sword Durandamon. 1 draw. However, Durandamon's gacha effect is on attack, and the moment he strikes, Jesmon GX is gonna cut him down. He has 11k DP, so even if he gets the +3k from his own effects and another +2k from Hero, he will be at 16k, but GX is now at 17k thanks to Gankumon X's on evolve. But that's what exactly this guy is for. For 4 cost, from the hand, the new comrade of the Legend-Arms, Spadamon is played. And again, with his on play, he hops into Durandamon's bottom evolution cards in order to De-Digivolve the mighty Royal Knight Jesmon GX back into plain old Jess, which means he is no longer a blocker. So now, Durandamon can freely swing. With Zubamon's inheritable, an opposing Digimon with 3k DP or less can be deleted, but since Sistermon Blanc has the +2k DP from Gankumon X's on evolve, she is 5k, no Digimon can be defeated. But now it is time for Durandamon's on attack to reveal the top 3 cards of the deck. There we go! Ludomon is played at no cost. With Sakutomon's inheritable, memory +1. And again with Spadamon's inheritable, the top 3 cards of the deck are searched for a Legend-Arms. Duramon is added to the head. And since Durandamon is level 5 or higher, Hero can be suspended to give him +2k DP. So coupled with the boost from his first effect when Spadamon hops in, Durandamon is currently at 16k DP for 2 checks. Here we go. First check, 6k on Bauhak, trashed. Second, 5k on Noir, trashed as well. And now, for 5 cost, Ludomon will evolve into the Digimon Sovereign of the West, Baihumon. 1 draw. On evolve, first unsuspend up to 2 Digimon and or Tamers, Duranda and Hero unsuspend. Then, for each of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon and Tamers, gain 1 memory. 1, 2, 3, 4. Memory +4, and it looks like RagnaLord gets to continue his turn. And since Durandamon is unsuspended, he goes for another swing. Unfortunately, Spadamon's inheritable search is only once per turn, so he can't do it again. But guess what? Durandamon's on attack isn't. So again, revealing the top 3 cards of the deck. Well, the only target in this case is Zuba Eagermon. But with Zuba Eagermon's on play, he can be placed under your Legend-Arms or Black Digimon to delete an opposing Digimon with 5k DP or less. He now hops under Baihumon. With the plus 2k from Gankumon X, Blank is just nice at 5k, so she can be burned, removing her decoy with Blank. Hero can once again be suspended, raising Duranamon's power to 18k. And once again, Su checks. First, 7k on the limited Savior Hakmon, which is trashed. Final security check for Jesmon. And it is Gankumon X. 12k DP. Doesn't stand a chance against the legendary sword. And now, since RagnaLord has both red and black on his field, for 4 cost, he plays the option card Legend-Arms Alliance. To play a play cost 7 or less Legend-Arms Digimon from your hand at no cost, then place this card in your battle area. So from the hand he plays Duramon. Now RagnaLord's turn reaches its conclusion, but at this moment, things happen. First, with Baihumon's end of turn effect, once per turn, for every 2 of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon and or Tamers, trash the top card of your security. Well, there aren't any left, but even if there was 1 remaining, it will be trashed right now. And with Duramon, at the end of your turn, you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play into a Digimon in your hand by paying the DNA Digivolve cost. So, with 1 red level 6 and 1 black level 6 Digimon, Durandamon, Bakumon, Jogress Evolution, RagnaLordmon. The legendary sword and celestial sovereign now combine into the master of the Legend-Arms. And on evolve, Blitz. Then, when DNA Digivolving, for every 4 evolution cards this Digimon has, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 20 or less and trash their top security. RagnaLord currently has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in his evolution source. Which means, firstly, 2 Digimon on Jesmon's field can be exploded. Since there is no more decoy, both Jesmon and the Sistermon Noir that gives reboot are selected and burned. And although Jesmon already has no security left at this point, even if they had 2 left, they'd be gone now. Not only that, because DNA Digivolving resets your Digimon status by producing a completely new Digimon, all inheritables that were once per turn can now be activated again. So again, with Spadamons on attack, 1, 2, and 3, well, you know what? RagnaLord will just add another copy of him to the hand. But with that, Jesmon has no blockers on the field and no security remaining. It's a direct attack and the match is over. The winner is the new Legend-Arms RagnaLord deck with Spadamon support. I am so happy to see him win at least 1 match against Jesmon in my channel, because back when the starter decks came out, he lost both.